The line is good. Hey, Mahala. This is almost 1 hour later, and they've not started. Just look at my father, please. Which people? I just figured out that they switched my dad's polling units. I don't know if they did. So you guys, first of all, Inec people came very late. The time is currently 11:30. As soon as they came, kata everywhere. Like, it's very difficult for me. Like, I've been laughing and crying at the same time. I can't even help myself right now. Just scatter the line again. Hey, Mahala. This election is Mahala. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So you guys, today I decided to document my polling unit experience for you guys. So like I mentioned earlier, the Inec officials, they came very late. I might have to be doing the voiceover at some point, you guys, so you understand what's happening. They came late and people were just running up and down, trying to form a line. It was just a whole lot of chaos going on. But immediately you arrive at the polling unit, the first thing you do, as you can see here, is to go and check for your names and see if your names are correct and if they actually appear here, and your number and all that. So people did all of that, and it was time to form the queue before the whole drama started, you guys. So I think they are orienting people. I'm not sure what's happening, but let's see. They came late. Relax, let them talk one by one. Let them talk. So guys, after orienting people, then it was time to vote, and this was when the whole chaos started because people were not sure how to go forward. Even the Inec officials themselves, they didn't come prepared. I think some polling units would give out numbers and all that, but they started saying elderly people should come forward. That didn't work because people didn't want to leave the line. Then they were like, oh, people should come in an alphabetical order. That also did not work because people were like, oh, they were already in front. So it just made everything, remain at a standstill for a very long time because the Inec officials were not sure how to start working. But eventually they ended up starting off with the people in the front row. So this is almost 1 hour later, and they've not started. 1 hour later. They said they were supposed to start with elderly people first before the other people. This is almost 12 o'clock, you guys. And I heard that the election is supposed to stop at 3 o'clock. I don't know how true that is, but this is 12 o'clock. Which people? Honestly, you guys, at this point, we weren't even sure what the delay was all about. And people are difficult to control. So people were refusing to oblige. The INEC officials themselves, they didn't even have anything under control because they were being driven by the people. So it became a whole lot stressful because a lot of people in the line, they got tired of standing. Some even had to leave the line, leave the queue and go and start sitting down. The whole process of coming alphabetically, it wasn't just working out. And then at some point, we started hearing that the INEC machines was not even working. So it was just a lot of chaos and people were just standing for hours without doing anything. So eventually people got frustrated. I myself, I had to go and sit down at some point because it wasn't moving, nothing was happening. People were just stagnant. But I think later on some officers arrived and we really hoped that they would put the situation under control. Very good. Now they will leave there so people can vote. Very good. Very good. Very good. So guys, why the police people came and we're trying to, put things in order, which eventually kind of worked because they started voting, little by little. But by this time, people were already frustrated and someone brought food in a truck. So people started fighting over the food. I don't even blame them. I myself, I became hungry. I had to go home to eat. So that food that they brought led to this fight and it became serious at some point, you guys.
Guys, they're supposed to carry that.
It's just, they want to just scatter the election and finish. Guys, a proper breakdown of what's happening. Now, please, this is at my polling unit, the polling unit where I've been getting videos from for you guys. This is specific to them. I don't know if this is like other people's experiences. If you had a very easy, voting experience, you can let me know in the comment section. But look at me, look at how I'm sweating. I'm hungry, I'm tired. This is currently 2 p.m. and everything is still the same way. The crowd is still the same way, the noise, the chaos. Nothing is moving. Like, I think just a few people have managed to vote. Okay, now all those confusions going on. The next thing, some set of people brought food, water, rice, and then people started fighting over that one. So we now had division. People who came to vote were on one side. People who started fighting over rice, water, and co. They were on the other side, fighting over food. Eventually, they sorted that one out. The number of times I keep saying eventually. So they eventually sorted that one out and distributed the food among them. So I don't know what the point of that food is. We have people selling things there. If you're hungry, go and buy. But you see, all these things are just unnecessary distraction. Before you know what's happening, fight to break out on one side. Before you know what's happening, another set of fight to break out. People are just fighting. No security, nothing. Then you guys now broke bottle. At this point, so my dad, I was at this polling unit with my dad. So he told me, he was like, this is the point where I need to leave this polling unit because they are started breaking bottle, and if I go, I was even hungry. So I told him I'll come back home and I'll go back. Now it's 2 p.m. I've not eaten since morning. We've been there. Not one single person that I know has casted votes. The people that they've casted their vote, I don't know, maybe a few persons, but people who were on the same line with another, nobody has voted. So it's like, the point is just to frustrate people so that they eventually go home. Because I know some persons who have left already. They're tired, they can't do this, and they've gone. So that is vote gone. So I don't think this makes any sense. And I'm like, why can't Inec just have a better way to organize this whole voting experience and make it easier for people that they will come? Like, why would you have one machine in one polling unit that is not working? Polling unit with thousands of people. Does not even make any sense. So it's really frustrating being a Nigerian, because even when we are out there trying to make things better, they're making our lives difficult. So if you voted and you didn't have this experience, kudos to you. But I'm telling you, this whole, I couldn't even film the whole fighting scenes. I don't, because I don't want anyone to come and slap me. But people started fighting, breaking bottles, and they are frustrated. So what do you expect? Obviously, fight to break out in a scenario like that, where people have been on the queue since morning, under the hot scorching sun. Like, my entire face is burning right now. Under hot scorching sun, they've not voted. So of course, people start fighting over useless things. Oh, Father. Anyways, I came back home. I decided that I would come and eat and go back. My father, if everybody were to be like my dad, all these things will not even make sense, because my father is like, he's not leaving that place until he votes. I said, if people stay here till nightfall, we've been there since 9 a.m. If people stay here till night, my father said he will remain there, that he must vote, that this his vote must count. So look at my father, please. I cannot even laugh. I don't think everybody will be like that. Some people will see this frustration and go, not to come back again. Me, I'm even saying I will still go back, but Father. Anyways, I think I've rambled enough. I just wanted to share my experience. I wasn't even expecting this video to go like this. I thought I would just make like one short video and post it, and just to show you guys. I thought everything would go smooth, but this is Nigeria. Oh my God. Anyways, that's what we see. We move, but this vote, it must count. It must count. So you guys, I'm headed back to the polling unit. Like, I've eaten, I've fortified myself with food. Now the time is currently 3 o'clock, and some people say vote is supposed to end at 3 or 2:30 or 4. I don't know. So let's go and find out what's going to happen. If we're still going to vote, I don't know. This one is on Inec, honestly, because they're the ones who are really frustrating us right now. But we move. We shall see this to the very end. So let's go. So you guys, I just figured out that they switched my dad's polling unit. I don't know if they did it last minute, but where we've been since morning, that's not where he's voting again. They moved his polling unit, and that's where he used to vote before. So I don't understand this Inec, but anyways, we move. We're going to the new polling unit. But why is my father's name appearing twice in two different polling units?
Okay, gas.
I don't
Don't know which day will do govern. I be the no good one.
don't vote. My dad don't vote. Since morning, you try. I'm happy for you. My daddy say you must vote by fire by force. By fire by force. You Inec no reach. 2 polling units. My father went to. My father say you must vote.
Anybody will say I know the vote. They big enemy. This, when I bring presidential, I say now this is the main thing.
This is the main thing that you came for.
I carefully when I was doing it, the other person went from me just to jump in, and I said I used to be. I carefully did it.
Very good.
Carefully did it. So you know touch another line.
Another line. Very good.
Carefully did it. This is it.
Look, I see your hand. Sound. I don't know. Don't vote.